Hey, my skincare buddies, I hope you guys are doing well. So, today I am sharing with you guys how I do my hygiene and skincare for my hands. This is a treatment that I usually do during winter, and I'll show you probably the one that I do for summer, but we are in winter now in South Africa, and so I thought I'll share this with you. My hands are looking dry right now because I just finished cleaning the house. So I just finished cleaning the house, so I thought this is the best time to do my treatment, since I'm done with everything touching chemicals and dirty water and stuff like that. So I'll just start by cleaning my hands, washing my hands, and I love to use an antibacterial or otherwise a hygiene soap. You can use any type of soap that you like, a bar soap, a luxury soap, or anything that you would like. It's just that for me, I prefer to use a hygiene soap. I always have it in the bathroom, just to use after anything. I wash my hands before I touch my face. I wash my hands coming from doing errands. I wash my hands after, and sometimes if I don't forget before I go to the bathroom. But yeah, I always wash my hands. And during the COVID times, when everybody was running around trying to keep up with their hygiene practice, for us in my household, we had already done most of the things. It's just that we did not incorporate so much as the sanitizers, of which I always had it in my office and on my desk. But it was not a huge thing that we also had to clean our groceries and everything what that we would purchase. But that came out after COVID or during COVID. Otherwise, when it comes to hygiene practice, we have always practiced it because the line of work or profession that I was in, it forced me, or basically enforced, that I use hygiene all the time. So when I have the time or the patience, I will do the 20-second hand wash, and that includes my wrists, like you do, or like I do with my feet, including my ankles. I always include my wrists when I'm washing my hands. And like I said, if I'm not doing anything thorough to my hands, I just do a 10-second wash. But otherwise, 20 seconds was really important. And I also include washing of my nails, of which we need to do at least every time we wash our hands. We need to include our nails actually as well. But I know that we don't always do that. We're always in a hurry. But when you can, please include your nails as well when you wash your hands. And anything is caught inside the nails, like dust, food, any dirt, like any type of debris you will find inside the nails. So brushing them is really important to get rid of those germs or any bacteria that might be formed inside there. And I'm just using an old toothbrush that I found here in the house, in the cupboard. It's not something new. You can also buy a brush just that you can dedicate only for your nails, if you would like that. But if we are not longer using a toothbrush, I usually just keep all our toothbrushes, I sanitize them, and then I put them away in case one needs to use a toothbrush. But yeah, you can get this, or you can buy a brush that is dedicated for your hands. And now at this point, I'm just going to exfoliate my hands. You can buy an exfoliator at the shop, or you can make your own. I'm going to be using Epsom salt. You can use coffee, you can use sugar, you can use salt, or like normal salt. I prefer to use an Epsom salt with all the benefits. You guys know the benefits. I've said some of them in my video that I did before this one. I think it was the lavender and bath salt video. So there's lots of benefits when it comes to Epsom salt, and I'm just using a little bit from this packet. And then I'm gonna add my hand oil. There is a video, if you're interested, I'll link it up I'll link it in this video where I was doing or creating my hand oil, and I'm just gonna spray a few pumps on this. It's just to make it instead of using just water on the with the Epsom salt, I prefer to use an oil based moisturizer or hand oil, just to give it a bit of moist so that the salt is softened. And then I always like to use soap when I'm using scrubs. Even if I buy a scrub at the shop and it doesn't have some sort of a soap base, I like to add soap or a shower gel if I'm in the shower, just so that it's easier to wash it off when I'm done. And as I am exfoliating my hands with this salt, and it's really not harsh, and I usually do the salt one maybe once a month. In fact, all my hand treatments, I just do them once a month, and it feels really good. And if you like me and you clean your own home, sometimes if you didn't know that you do have or do get calluses on your hands, and this is a really good way to keep those at bay. So that's why I always use this once a month or do my treatments once a month. I did have another one that I bought at the store, an exfoliator, which had I think it was sugar and honey, the ingredients. But yeah, if I don't have one, I prefer to use, or I like to use this method of using an Epsom salt and a hand oil, and then mix it up with my soap and then start exfoliating. As I am washing my hands off, it feels really, or they feel really soft, and they look the part as well. And then I'm just going to take off any exfoliator that has been caught in between or inside my nails. Just loosen that up before I dry my hands off. By the way, when you see me getting out of camera or the video, I'm just wiping my hands with a towel next to the tap. So I am finished now washing my hands, and they look and they feel really soft and moisturized or exfoliated. Really, it does help. Like I'm saying, you can buy your own at the shop if you prefer, or you can just do this simple method, and it's only just once a month. So as you can see, my hands really look smooth. And now I'm going to apply this hand cream. It's not a favorite of mine, but this was gifted to me during the December month. It was hot, it was summer, and so I decided to just keep it and use it during winter. So in winter, for my body as well and my face, I like to use creamier solutions or creamier moisturizers than a lotion. Because it's thin and it's more runny, it's not that moisturizing. I only use those in summer, and in winter I use creamy moisturizers, and this is what I had. But there is a favorite of mine that I always use also during winter. I think it's from Neutrogena. If I remember, I'll show it maybe sometime when I do another hand treatment. So this felt really good. So like everything, especially on your face, I'm just gonna give this product time to sink in before I put another one. That's what you do also on your face. You just give products time to sink in before you go to the next product for your face. So I'm just going to use my hand oil to seal in the moisture as well. Just 2 pumps, and that will be enough. And my hands were looking really nice. I think I'll share with you guys sometime maybe during the year the mask as well that you can do for your hands. You can definitely also buy your own mask if you prefer. I just went to an area in the house where there was sun shining in. Like I said, it's winter time, so we don't always have sun shining inside. But as you can see from my hands, they are nice and shiny, soft and silky, really feel moisturized. So I tried to get an angle, a sun angle, where you guys could see that. I'm going to go back to the bathroom quickly so that you guys can see that as well. But yeah, this is how I do my little hand treatment for winter and for my skin during winter, because it can get really dry. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye.